said to them,
I have greatly desired to eat this Passover with you before I suffer. I tell you, I will not eat again until it is fulfilled in the kingdom of God.
Then, taking a cup, he offered a blessing and thanks, and said,
Take this and divide it among you. I tell you, from now on, I will not drink of the fruit of the vine until the coming of the reign of God.
Then, taking the bread and giving thanks, he broke it and gave it to them, saying,
This is my body, to be given for you. Do this in memory of me.
He did the same with the cup after eating, saying as he did so,
This cup is the new covenant in my blood, which will be shed for you.
he asked them,
When I sent you on mission without purse or traveling bag or sandals, were you in need of anything?
Not a thing!
Then he went out and made his way, as was his custom, to the Mount of Olives. His disciples accompanied him. On reaching the place, he said to them,
Pray that you may not be put to the test.
He withdrew from them about a stone's throw and went down on his knees and prayed in these words,
Father, if it is your will, take this cup from me. Yet not my own will, but yours be done.
An angel then appeared to him from heaven to strengthen him. In his anguish, he prayed with all the greater intensity, and his sweat became like drops of blood falling to the ground. Then he rose from prayer and came to his disciples, only to find them asleep, exhausted with grief. He said to them,
Why are you sleeping? Wake up and pray that you may not be subjected to the trial.
While he was still speaking, a crowd came, led by the man named Judas, one of the 12. He approached Jesus to embrace him. Jesus said to him,
Judas, would you betray the Son of Man with a kiss?
When the companions of Jesus saw what was going to happen, they said,
Lord, shall we use the sword?
One of them went so far as to strike the high priest's servant and cut off his right ear. Jesus said in answer to their question,
Enough.
Then he touched the ear and healed the man.
But to those who had come out against him, the chief priests, the chiefs of the temple guard, and the ancients, Jesus said,
Am I a criminal that you come after me, armed with swords and clubs? Day after day, when I was with you in the temple, you never raised a hand against me. But this is your hour, the triumph of darkness.
They led him away under arrest and brought him to the house of the high priest, while Peter followed at a distance.
One who subverts the people.
Later,
I have examined him in your presence and find no case against him. Therefore, I mean to release him. Once I have taught him a lesson.
the whole crowd cried out,
Away with this man! Release Barabbas!
This Barabbas had been thrown in prison for causing an uprising in the city and for murder. addressed them again, for he wanted Jesus to be the one he released. But they shouted back.
Crucify him! Crucify him!
He said to them for the third time,
What?
Father, forgive them. They know not